Maple's code generation package makes it possible to translate Maple code to various target languages, including C, C#, Fortran, Java, JavaScript, MATLAB, Perl, Python, R, and Visual Basic. In this video, we will walk through some examples for translating Maple code to the R programming language. We'll start by loading the code generation package. With code generation R, we can translate Maple expressions to their equivalents in the R programming language just by using the R command. Here I'll use the context menu in order to initialize this. So I'll go to Language Conversions, then R, and this is our equivalent in the R language. Using the R command, we can also translate code fragments and store them using a custom result name. So in this example, we'll translate this expression and we'll store the result in the result name W. It is also possible to translate procedures or larger programs. Here's an example where we're going to translate adding the terms 1 through M. And next we can translate a procedure. So we'll run R of this procedure F and get back the resulting translated code. Now it's also possible to translate data structures. So say we wanted to translate this matrix. This is the equivalent in R. We can do this again and insert a custom matrix using our matrix palette. So let's make this a 2 by 11 matrix. We'll fill this with random values, and we'll translate this to R. Code generation for R has the ability to translate many commands from Maple statistics package as well. So in this case, let's translate the mean of a list of values, or we can translate the median, or we can get a 5-point summary. Now it's important to note that in order to translate commands to their equivalents in R, we must use unevaluation quotes, as you can see in front of this statistics 5-point summary term here, just with these single quotes. If we don't use these quotes, as in the case with this example here, what Maple will do is it'll just translate the result of running this statistics scale command on this list of values. So in this case, we just have a matrix translated. But we'll see if we run the same command and add in unevaluation quotes, that Maple's code generation will now translate this into an equivalent command in the R language. We can also combine these two, so we can translate a procedure containing statistics terms. So here we have a procedure that will just translate this. This procedure returns the mean and standard deviation of a list of values. So here's our equivalent function in R. There is also limited support for translating visualizations from the statistics package. So here you'll see we have a statistics box plot of a list with several different options. If we translate this, this translates the command as well as several options which are supported or have direct translations in the R language. When dealing with distributions, code generation will attempt to return an equivalent command when possible. So say, for example, we were going to find the PDF of the log normal distribution. Maple will return this, but due to some differences in how Maple and R handles distributions, a warning is generated whenever Maple translates an expression that contains a named distribution. So here we see the named distribution log normal. But you'll notice that it does at the same time still translate this. So when we translate statistics PDF, it will return D of log norm with all the equivalent options. And we'll just run through a couple more examples dealing with distributions. So here we can do a CDF of the chi-square distribution. Now it's also possible to sample from various distributions. So let's run a statistics sample from a uniform distribution from values 1 to 10 of size 10. And we can also do things like find the quantile of the weibull distribution. Now, these are just a few of the types of commands that can be translated using Maple's code generation. For a full list of commands available from the statistics package, view the Code Generation R Details help page. Here we'll see that you can translate any of the following commands from Maple's statistics package to R. In addition, you can also go to the Code Generation R help page in order to see more about the package, as well as browse more examples on how to use this Code Generation R command.